Hi there. This week we're going to be talking about another kind of anchor, rituals and routines. Now you may be thinking, rituals, do you mean like some kind of voodoo? Absolutely not, unless that's your thing. A ritual is something that you do the same way each and every time. It can be something huge, like a voodoo ritual. It could be something small, like a prayer. It could be something tiny, like the way you open a door. It could be something innocuous in nature, or it could be something tied to your belief system. The only thing that's really important about these things is that they are done the same way every time, and if at all possible, the same time every day. Now, you may be an artistic type that goes, I don't want to be tied down to a schedule. I was one of those. But in reality, your circadian rhythm is not an artistic type, and it really likes routine. Your circadian rhythm is basically your body's master clock, and it likes to know when you're going to wake up, when you're going to eat, when you're going to do stuff. And it releases hormones in your body accordingly based on what you want to do. If you do some kind of physical activity at the same time every day, it's going to boost up your cortisol so that you're more alert during that time. If it knows you eat at a certain time every day, it adjusts your body so you digest more readily at that time. If you go to sleep at the same time every day, it drains things down and raises your melatonin so you can go to sleep. If you can keep your routine the same way every day, then your circadian rhythm is going to pick up on that. But you can cheat it a little bit. Introducing anchors as doing the same thing before you work out every time, or doing the same 3 things before you go to sleep every time, will really create an anchor for that circadian rhythm to ensure it, oh yeah, this is what's happening. Beyond even the circadian rhythm, if you introduce small rituals into your day, maybe even at havens that we learned about last week, you're going to increase your brain's semblance of control over your environment. This can reduce your stress and in general, make you feel like everything's going to be okay. And you can really up the ante on this by making your rituals self-improvement routines. You can sit down at some point and say, what do I need to do to get better to be where I want to be? You make very specific lists. Something specific is not something you're going to lose in the moment. Then you might assign one self-improvement thing to one ritual time. And it doesn't have to be long. It can be 5 minutes, because 5 minutes of something is better than 5 minutes of nothing. This can be things like stretching, exercise, learning a language, getting better at the thing you want to become. This is the age of information, guys. If you want to get better at something, there are ways to do it. The key is, if you're not doing this already, start off small. If you set aside 15 wildly ornate ritual times, you are going to overwhelm yourself and it will crumble and fall. Pick one thing, something that you can do consistently, something that you'll have a great deal of difficulty failing at, and do it until it becomes a habit. Once you have that habit, repeat the process until you have another habit, and then another, and then another. A little kung fu plug-in here. You don't do something until you can do it right. You do it until you can't get it wrong. That is in fact what Kung Fu means, practicing a skill onto the point of perfection. Can you get there? Maybe not, but practicing until you get very close, that's Kung Fu. So, pick a ritual or a routine, assign it a time, do it again and again and again until it becomes a habit, and pretty soon you'll have another anchor, an action anchor, that's going to help you feel more stable in your life.